振り合いのいない世界などとっとと
この先の妖精ダニです。
This sounds fucked. 1 second, I gotta fix this. I fucked up this sound. Okay, how about that? We'll just do this. Just turn it off. Alright, reset it. One last time. And we're gonna let the intro play out.
この先の妖精ダニです。
Okay, so the sound is fucked again. Okay, I'm gonna just restart it, see if that fixes it. I love troubleshooting, guys. I'll be honest. Alright. Try again. Here we go. It was working fine before. I don't know what's going on.
この先の妖精ダニです。
Yeah, thank you, Square Enix. Very cool. Maybe it just doesn't like being like recorded and streamed at the same time, but I did it before. Okay, now the sound is fine, I think. You know, it's a pretty sick CG cutscene to begin with, for the time at least. And I'm not gonna be starting over. Like, I'm just gonna like replay the chapters basically because I'm not regrinding all that shit. All right. So we're gonna start chapter 1. I've got about half of the game finished, as you can see, but I'm replaying it because I want to show a friend of mine what the game is like, and I didn't record the parts before chapter 3. I mean, the parts before like the end of chapter 3. I was like here in the video, so yeah, I kind of just I want to just show what happens before that.
遠い昔、まだドラゴンが空を飛んでいた時代、地上では連合軍と帝国軍の二大勢力が世に調和をもたらす女神をめぐって争いを続けていた。帝国軍は短期間に恐るべき強さを身につけ、連合軍が女神をかくまっている城を襲撃する。調和を崩し始めた世界の運命は今、たった一人の男に託されようとしていた。
来ます。
触れ合え。
Kaim and his Union soldiers battle toward the castle to protect Furiae, goddess of the seals and Kaim's only sister. The Empire murdered Kaim's parents and destroyed the kingdom. Now it assaults the very castle where his sister is safeguarded. Revenge cold in his heart, Kaim hurls himself at the army of the Empire. So, yeah, we go in, and the first thing you might have noticed is that the music in this game is kind of interesting sounding. And you're going to hear more of that. Alright, cool.
カイム様、城が帝国軍に包囲されております。
Alright, the goddess is surrounded, kill the commanders, yeah. So, this is the ground combat. And, it's okay. I honestly don't think it's that bad. I think a lot of people blow it out of proportion. But, like, you know, you got one button to attack. You got one button to use magic, which is the same button. And then when you're doing a combo, you can press the button that you used to press to do magic to do a special attack like this. And that's kind of just the game. It doesn't get much deeper than that. Like that's like most of the ground combat is this. And I've leveled up a bit, and this sword's actually pretty strong, so I'm kind of just bowing through stuff. But normally you'd have to do like you'd have to do this combo a few times. To kill like a group of enemies. But we're just gonna ignore everything and just focus on the targets. He said anyone who's like not the friend I'm doing this for is watching. I am using the Japanese voices because honestly I just could not stand the English voice acting. It was just it just kind of makes me cringe. I don't have any nicer way to put it. It's just, it's old, and like back in the day, dubs, they're not great. So I found the version of the game that has the Japanese voices in. So but yeah, whenever there's a flash that happens, you can do a special attack. And that's what that shockwave is. Yeah, as you can see in the map, there's a lot of fucking targets. And each one of these, that's like a group of enemies. Like, one dot stands for like a whole group. So, like, this is one dot. And, there's an hour-long time limit. There's a reason for that. You don't need it for most of the chapters, but... yeah. There's some stages that are pretty long. Chapter 5 comes to mind. It's kind of interesting that the English translation is kind of like actually fairly accurate. It does tone some things down later because this game gets into some pretty like sensitive topics actually. And the reason for the game being the way it is that when they pitched the game, Sony had seen so many pitches that day that they just decided to they just ignored, they just didn't read it. They just approved it, they didn't read it. So this game is probably one of the darker games you've gotten to PS2. And that's all because it just didn't feel like reading what the script was before approving it. So that's pretty fucking funny.
ただ俺は生きたいだけだ。憎むなら憎め。それでも俺は生きてやる。答えろ。契約か死か。
Inside the castle, Kaim finds before him a... Oh my god, Alvin. My cat. Alvin. My cat. What is going on, dude? What is it? Yeah? Come here. Alvin. Oh, whatever. Inside the castle, Kaim finds before him a dragon, the proud beast cruelly fettered. His parents were murdered by a dragon, but Kaim knows that a pact will give him the power he needs to battle the Empire. The dragon knows that only a pact can save its life. In the besieged castle, the dying pair make the fateful decision to live. Just before I get into this game has a lot of fucking weapons. I don't even, like, I only have about half of them, like, apparently. But there's, like, something like 65 weapons. And to get, like, one of the, like, endings of the game, you have to get all of the weapons. Which is crazy. Yeah. Ooh, my ears, what the fuck? The sound just got amplified out of nowhere. Oh, because the camera. And this game is very jank. Like, this is what moving this right stick does. It just does nothing. It doesn't turn the camera, it just moves, like, it turns it, but, like, you can't do anything with that. It doesn't turn your character. So, I have to do, like, this thing here if I want to turn around. I have to, like, turn towards the direction and then just guard. I guess that's why it's called Drakengard. Stupid joke. So, I don't know if I talked about this before, but the music for this game is pretty particular. It's supposed to kind of like it's supposed to represent the mental state of the character you're playing as. And it's made up of like disjointed like orchestral pieces that are sampled, and the samples are like modified and mixed, and it's pretty unique. There's no other soundtrack quite like it. It's kind of, yeah, honestly, it's not great, but it's definitely unique. my ears. So this is the other part of the game. So there's the underground sections, and this is where like most of the development time went into this here, the aerial combat, which is actually pretty solid. I believe, actually, the person that like worked on Ace Combat. The person that worked on Ace Combat is he was part of the initial stages of the planning, and he kind of helped them put this together. Yeah, that's loud. So you've got like two types of like attacks you can do, or three, I guess. If you hold the button, you lock on like that. If you press it, you fire a ball. There's dodging, and then if you get enough meter, you can do a magic attack, which we got to see earlier. It's really loud. With the strength of the dragon, Kaima is able to destroy wave after wave of the Imperial army, but as they battle, gargoyles and mighty flying warships draw closer to Furiai's castle. Yeah, definitely volume warning for that one. Literally, the games sound like peaks whenever you do the special attack. It's really funny. But yeah, this game came out, and it was kind of like the only one of its kind to do both this kind of combat and the ground combat at the same time. It didn't sell very well, though, unfortunately. So it's kind of surprising that it got 2 sequels, and then a spin-off in Nier, and then Nier is what became popular in the end. At least I think it's pretty fascinating. Man, that goes hard. Thank you, Dragon. Very cool. But yeah, just... I don't know what it is about this game, but I honestly really like it. A lot of people talk a lot of shit about the gameplay, but personally, I don't know. There's just something satisfying to it. Like, I just hear this, and I'm just like... ah. It just hits that itch for me. I don't know what it is. And the sound is like unique. The music is weird and experimental. I don't know. It's a weird game, but I kind of like it. Kind of unfortunate I didn't record myself, like, my first reactions to stuff, because, like, there was actually a lot of funny things going on. So here's the spin that, like, this game does take. You can mount the dragon in the ground sections. And it just destroys fucking everything. But it can't be used for everything. Like, you can't kill a lot of the enemies like this, and it's fine. But, you can't do it for everything. Because there's archers. And the archers and the ranged enemies, they shoot you off with the dragon. So you can't use it for everything. But when you can use it, you definitely want to. Because, like, it's just... you just destroy everything. It's awesome. At least I think it's great. I don't know. He's just not answering. Setting up intrigue here. And unfortunately, you can't see any of the knights that are fighting with you. They're just kind of doing it in the story, but they're not actually there because the game's budget just couldn't allow it, apparently. But, like, you were meant to actually have, like, knights fighting alongside you in this part. But yeah, you can mount and dismount whenever you want, as long as you're not in any obstructed areas. And yeah, that's the objective.
失ったか。減らず口はあって百害。契約の代償としては軽いものよ。案ずるな。我がお主の声となろうぞ。城へは一人で行くか。ではお主が帰るのを待っておるぞ。お主が死んだことはすぐわかる。我が命もそこで尽きるゆえ。憎しみだけでは生き残れまいて。
So yeah, we're playing a silent protagonist. So yeah, that's why the voice actor for Kaim also voices the dragon. Kaim is now mute, and the mark of the pact is branded on his tongue. Such is the price he must pay for a pact with a beast as mighty as the dragon. If the goddess Furia is killed, the seal that protects the world from chaos will be lost. Kaim's friend Inuart is with her, but Kaim cannot delay. He must hurry to the goddess and save her. So, the pacts are actually pretty interesting in this game. So, when you make a pact, you essentially lose the thing that's like dearest to you. About yourself, at least. So, Kaim loses his voice because, like, I assume it's really important to him. But you level up your weapons by killing people, and by getting a bunch of kills, they become stronger and get better abilities. You get more magic, stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, did I go the wrong way? I did. What's in this even? Oh, it's health. Well, I went the wrong way, so let me go back. Oops. But yeah, you lose the... When you make it back, you lose the thing that's dearest to you, so... You've got, like... There's gonna be multiple pact bearers in the game, and they've all, like... lost things of various significance. I can actually just run straight through.
奴らは何なんだ。尋常な力じゃない。
Oh, hey. Hello, people. Gotta get the key. God damn, that's a lot of people. Hey guys. How's everybody going? Oh. My cat. What is it? I've leveled up the Guardian's Sorrow. What is it, Alvin? You want to talk? Yeah? Hey!
もういいぞ。もう死んでる。相変わらず激しいやつだ。だが助かったよ。またお前に助けられた。カイム、お前喋れないのか？契約者に？この城ももう安全じゃない。俺はフリアイをエルフの里に連れて行こうと思っている。あそこは永世中立の里なんだ。きっと帝国軍も簡単には手が出せないはずさ。女神を連れ回すなど恐れ多いことだが、こんな世だ。仕方あるまい。今やフリアイは世界の封印を保つ女神だ。しかし、もともとは俺の言い名付けなのだ。死なせたくはない。なあカイム、俺に任せてくれ。カイムにとってもフリアイは女神である以前に大切な妹なのだろう。
Yielding to Inuart, Kaim agrees to go with Fudiai and Inuart to the Elf village. Happy for the chance to travel with Fudiai, Inuart sings a song, little does he know that a false hope leads him.
祝杯を。いつもの歌だが。
I just noticed dude is covered in blood. On the trail to the neutral elf village, the small band and their escort of Union soldiers make camp. Then the dragon hears an ill-omened voice. Wait. I never bothered to even talk to these guys.
カイム様の連隊で生き残っている者は我々だけです。先代から仕えてきたこの身、カイム様にお預けします。坊ちゃん、いえ、カイム様、私はどこまでもお供しますぞ。
It's kind of interesting how like close the translation is for this game. It's very accurate.
エルフたちに迷惑をかけなければ良いのですが。
Like almost like it's almost stiff. It's crazy.
どうかしたのか。
エルフの里が襲われた。おそらく全滅だな。声を感じるのだ。我らは。
まさか契約者の力だかなんだか知らないが、この目で見ないことを信じられるか。出発だ出発。エルフの里へ向かうぞ。フリアへ。
平気です。すみません。
平気なものか。彼女の体は封印の負荷により限界に来ている。一刻も早く休めてやりたいんだ。
Huh? The volume just cut off. It was interesting. Clouds of dark foreboding brood over the village of the elves. In the sky above the neutral lands, Kaim encounters Imperial forces amassed in preparation for assault.
とにかくこのうるさい小林どもを一掃するぞ。
ドラゴンが人間との契約に応じるとはな。神話のような奇跡だ。
But yeah, when you get enemies close to you like this, there's not really much you can do, which kind of sucks, because like you can't really move like faster than most of them. So you have to kind of like just do some weird like finagling. Yeah, that's like my one like complaint with the aerial combat, really. That and the like mandatory lock on. Hello. How are you doing? I'm just kind of like replaying a bit of the game because I'm basically just recording this for a friend, really. I'm about halfway through the game, and I expressed interest in the game, and they were like, "Well, did you record it?" And I was like, "No, I didn't." So I'm just kind of streaming this, just replaying through the first couple chapters of the game. Oh yeah, no, this game's absolutely great. I'm about like, I will say like this is like sections I've already played. I'm about at chapter 6, like actually. I'm just replaying these early sections for. Hello, Mike. Yeah. Hey, Mike. Oh.
女神である君がいなくなれば世界は滅ぶと言われているらしい。フリーアイが女神として幽閉されている現在、俺はすでに世界の終わりって気分だ。
I mean, honestly, Mikhail, I've been finding it like, I don't know what it is, but there's just something satisfying about it to me. I don't know. It's weird. Like the controls are shit, and like the game is objectively not good, but I've been enjoying myself. But yeah, Mike, I'm replaying the game because a friend of mine wanted to see it, and I didn't have the early parts of the game recorded. So, here I am. Yeah, so far my thoughts really are just that, like, the controls are really the worst part of the game for me. And, otherwise, it's actually pretty serviceable.
まさか。よし、このまま集落まで下降するぞ。捕まれ。
Maybe I'm just weird, but I think it's kind of, honestly, it's kind of satisfying to play for me. Like, in a, like an odd way. Oh. Alright. So let me get back to this. These ballistas need to be taken care of. I've been really interested by like the themes of this story and like what Kaim as a character is. It's pretty unique. And also it's been like having like a lot of twists and turns, which I'm really enjoying. I'm kind of like speaking vaguely because my friend, you know, doesn't know what happens like later, so. Yeah. It absolutely is. You know, it's crazy to me that, like, the reason that the game is like this is, because they pitched the game, and then Sony just didn't read the pitch. They just approved it without reading it? That's what Mike was telling me the other day. And then they, like, went back and asked Yosuke Guitar to change it multiple times, but he was like, no.
ころにも帝国軍がいるなんて、集落はどうなっているんだ。
Alright. Run past, kill this guy. I'm also using this to as an opportunity to grind weapons, because I can. Oh, I went the wrong way. Well. These guys are a bit tanky. I'm just gonna run past.
エルフの里をこの目で見るまでは信じないぞ。俺は信じない。
Say, Mike, would you be available for PC? Because, like, it'd be nice to have like someone to talk to while playing this game. Honestly. Let's see here. But yeah, it's pretty interesting that like this game has like all these weapons and they all have lore that you get when you level them up. But the leveling system for these weapons is actually kind of painful because you have to get kills. All right. 1 second. Let's see here. Do I just invite him here? Yeah, why not? Why not? 1 second. Let me get my friend in Discord, and I can play cutscene while that happens. Oh, I didn't read that. Oops. Well, I didn't read it out loud. I've already read this before. Okay. Where is it? Oh, am I just not allowed to send invites? I guess I'm not. Okay, well, whatever. Burn. Hello, Mike.
すまない振り合い。俺ごときではやはりお前を守れないな。
I'm just letting the cutscene play out.
あなたの歌に私は癒されます。
歌など。俺は力が欲しい。行かないのか。
我々はもう少しここを調査してから向かう。振り合いはお前に任せるそうだ。しっかりやれ。
The voice is that of the hierarch Verdele, the spiritual leader of the Union and guardian of the Four Seals, the seal of the temple, desert, forest, and the goddess herself. After seeing Furii and Inark go to join Verdele, Kaim searches the village. There, beside an Imperial soldier's body, is a message written in blood. Is this going to trigger the side story? Because I've already played this before. If it triggers the side story, I'm going to have to probably back out. And just, like, I mean, I could just do it. Oh, he just shows up. Okay. Yeah, this game does have side stories. Based on the companions we recruited. So technically we recruited this guy, but we didn't. So... The thing is that, like, this is not a new save. I'm replaying the chapters. So this guy's not supposed to be here, technically. So I'm just gonna ignore him. I'm just gonna ignore him for now, and then we're gonna play his chapter later. So we're gonna ignore him. Fuck the Forest of the Seal. We're going elsewhere. and then all of a sudden doesn't exist anymore. So until he's supposed to. So what's this? But yeah, there's like 3 companions in the game you can get, and they'll have their side story, I believe. You know, I wonder why they translated Tenshi to Watchers. Isn't that Angel? I don't know. Let's see. A dying elf tells Kaim about the shrine of the cult of the Watchers, and Kaim begins to suspect that some evil bond connects the cult and the Empire. Kaim flies to the shrine to rescue the elves and to learn more about the cult of the Watchers. Rafi says, I want to play this whole game, but it's so boring. Lol. I mean, honestly, fair enough. I've been managing to, like, find my enjoyment out of it in spite of its, like, shortcomings, but, like, it is objectively just not a well-made game, I'll be honest. Despite my enjoyment of it. The music does go hard.
There's a lot of things I could call Drakengard, but I don't think boring would be one of them.
Oh, really?
Except for, you know, maybe that time where you needed to wait 25 minutes to unlock a weapon.
Oh, yeah, that was hell. Dude, I had to wait 25 minutes to unlock a weapon, and I was literally just killing time. At some point, I, like, literally just booted up a YouTube video and started watching it with Mike in the background.
And then it turned out that you had to be on normal, you have to be waiting on normal difficulty.
Yeah, well, I played it.
Another 25 minutes.
I played it on easy because I was like, okay, well, surely you can just unlock the weapons on easy, right? No, not all of them, at least. Some of them you gotta go on normal and unlock them there. So I fucking waited 25 minutes for nothing, and I had to go and unlock another one. Yeah, the dragon sections are honestly pretty great. My only complaint about them is that the lock-on just kind of happens on its own, and I have to continuously press, like, B to cancel that. That's, like, legit my only complaint. That, and there's, like, not like a crazy amount of vulnerability. But aside from that, like, I actually think that the dragon sections are really well made.
I should hope so, when they were the original focus.
Yeah, like, it's very obvious that the ground the ground combat was added later.
It's like, holy shit, this Dynasty Warriors game is popular, maybe we should do that.
Yeah. Well, honestly, I still like it because I don't know, it's kind of satisfying to me, especially when you get to like do this. You just get to kill shit. It's just, I don't know, it's great. I love it. I'm probably the only like I'm probably like one of the weird people that actually like likes playing this game, and like that's so like it's like, huh, I don't hate this. Oh no, the simple joy of just blah 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 and they're all dead. Oh yeah, there comes the magic protected enemies. Oh boy. Fuck this guy. And there's a lot of archers as well, just in case you didn't get the message. So I got off the dragon here because if you don't, and you actually go and you attack like the red dudes, they deflect your magic at you. And it hurts. It really does.
Tell them parry this casual, and they all just just all at the same time, synchronously go, alright, bet.
Alright, take care, Rafi. You have a nice day. Alright, bet. Yeah, they literally just counter you, dude. It's the Uno reverse card. They just shoot fucking whatever those green blasts are. Alright. The first time I played this, I actually really struggled with this section that's coming up. Let's see if I struggle just as much. Okay, not yet. It's not happening yet. But, I'll let you know. Oh, God. So many anti-magics. Oh. You know, I just said they're anti-magic and I just did that. That's so funny. What a funny...
Hey, it worked.
Yeah, I mean, you can still use it against them. It's just that they're gonna hurt you if you're not prepared for it. Because you can just, like, guard it if you want. Yeah, honestly, Mikhail, I like the music too. I think it's really unique. Like, you know, what's funny is I started playing this game because of that one meme. I don't know if you guys have seen it. The meme where it's like Drakengard fans when the worst song you've ever heard comes on, and it's like a dude dancing, and it was like the chapter 4 music, and lo and behold, I start playing this game because it's like, huh, I wonder what the rest of the music in the game sounds like, and by the time I got that chapter 4, I think this game has worked its way into my brain, because you want to know what happened? I was listening to the chapter 4 music, and you know what? I was kind of vibing to it. I was like, you know, this is actually not bad. And my friend Nico said the same thing. He was like, man, this game has really fucked up our brains. That's what he said. This game's really messed with our head. We're really we're becoming like Kime. So yeah, that was pretty hilarious moment I had with my friend. Just the realization that, oh wow, I actually like this. Alright. Okay, it's not okay, so here we go. So this is where the pain comes in. Alright. This is where the pain comes. Let me just kill these guys. I'm actually kind of tempted to clear out the area a bit. Because it's quite painful if you don't. Because these guys are there. And yeah, something happens. And the game really punishes you if you rushed your way through. So, full disclosure, I did not beat the game yet. I've only made it to... I've only beaten Chapter 5 last night. I'm just replaying it once just to show a friend. And, well, everybody else is coming in to watch, I guess. So, anything further than Chapter 5, do not tell me about. Or honestly, like, just don't even talk about it. We'll just talk about whatever chapter we're on. There you go, that's great. Perfect. That way I don't spoil my friend.
Yeah.
Alright, well, you know what? We're gonna kill this guy. And oh no, that's where the... Your friend's gonna be insane by the end of this? Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. She's freaking... Probably watching this, like, thinking I'm an insane person. These goddamn mages. This section really fucked me up on my first try. I almost died. I genuinely almost died here. The first time I played it. Because it took me by surprise, and then there was enemies as well. And then I had to replay it. So I could unlock the companion, and I was molding, or I was upset. I was very upset. Oof. Dude, I think Mike remembers the fucking scream that I fucking made when I realized that there was just all mages. And, and I just fucking got shot off the dragon so fast. Oh, it was
all mages.
It was terrifying. And I'm honestly quite sad I did not record that moment, because that was hilarious. Ooh. How did I do that? Oh, I left one guy there. There you go. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-huh. Yes. Let me... So we heard... So, you know, this is where the Shrine of Amanda from Dark Souls 2 came from, if any of you are familiar with that. This is the origin, guys. Beware the pipeline. And before someone in chat says, like, Shrine of Amanda wasn't that bad, actually. Uh-oh. This is like the main part in the game that really made me use the guard button. Oh, okay. I see. I locked onto the guy that was dead. Alright, you know what? You know, what if I Toho this shit, alright? I'm just gonna keep dodging and just... Brr. Not the best use of that, but whatever, I don't care. Okay. Well, that was an attempt. It was an attempt. I wanted to speed things up. Oh, these mages. Oh, they drive me insane. Play Kingsfield. You know, maybe I will eventually. I've heard good things about that game. I know it's like that's what came before Dark Souls. Ow. Okay. Perish. Be encased in ice. Enter with caution. How about I'm just gonna raw dog it and just up.
Okay, we ball.
Yeah, I might give it a try eventually. Kingsfield. Well, if you guys recommend it, you know, like I am intending on like playing through like Drakengard and stuff, but like, you know, I'll get my hands on Kingsfield. Maybe play it as well. There you go. This is just like zoners in a fighting game. It's just fucking zoners in a fighting game if you're familiar with that.
And there you go, folks. That was that whole level.
Oh.
我が知るはずなかろう。人間の考えはあまりに小すぎて想像もつかぬわ。赤い目がどうかしたか。ウェルドレ、声が途切れたぞ。砂漠へ急ぐがよい。女神の危険が迫っておるかもしれぬ。
You know what? Let me go back. We're gonna do no zone and get that pussy shit out of here. Real. Honestly, I fucking agree. I hate dealing with zoners in fighting games. I can't stand it. All right. So you know what? Let's go and let's go and do Leonard's chapter, just so I can show the side story off. I think. I don't remember how we do it. Or is it just the same thing? Yeah, I think it's just this chapter. I don't remember how to trigger it. Can I just skip? What was that fine? Oh, you know, I skipped something important. I'm just gonna... Okay, I'm gonna go back. Hold on a second. You're not seeing any of this. I'm just gonna go back. Whoa. I forgot that they play the exact same cutscene at first, and then they make you like... Then at the end it changes. So we're gonna have to watch the cutscene we just watched, like, again. So let's do that again. Liberation and slaughter. Yes, please. Yes, please. You get push blocked, idiot. For the third time. Alright, let's not skip it this time, because this is actually pretty key.
How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Oh no, his voice is gone. Yeah, we better hurry to the desert. But actually, in comes this guy from off screen. So, yeah, kind of a fucking dick. After hearing the villager's tale, Kaim turns towards the Valley of the Fairies. Hatred fills his heart and makes him deaf to the dragon's counsel. Only the spilling of imperial blood can sate his lust for revenge. So yeah, we're not playing as like a great guy, but let's get her done. I love taking down these airships. It's great. Just boom. Oh, I just went right into that. Oh yeah, that's right. This is the section. Where the fuck are the enemy? What? Oh, they're just above me. I just couldn't see them. That's funny. Oh my god. Yeah. Let me just go to the side. There was that. Oh man, these flying sections. Didn't like the guy behind like Ace Combat like kind of like have like some words on this in the initial stages?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah. 69 kills. Nice.
Nice.
森のどこかにフェアリーの住む谷がある。そこも無事ではあるまいが。
Yeah, this offers quite a good bit of characterization for Kaim, so that's why I'm going through it. It also introduces an interesting character that we're not going to go into detail about until his story's over.
Hey, listen.
Honestly, I genuinely really think that the voice actor who did this did a great job. The bit coming up.
私は汚らわしい人間なのです。弟たちが殺され、家が焼き払われていることも知らず、裏の林で。
おいおい、それからどうした？あれか。お前弟たちを見捨てちまったか。哀れで惨めな弟たちよ。お気の毒っと。ますますおもれ一等賞。こりゃまた派手にやられたな。おいおい見ろよ、このかわいそうな目。最後に何見て死んだんだろうな。
見たくありません。私には見られない。
気持ち悪いってか。人間なんてダメだね。全然ダメ。汚いし臭いし。死ねば？そうだ、死ねよ。命捨ててちょうだい。ダメダメダメ。
Look to your god.
はい、決定。
私は
怖いんだろ、死ぬのがよ。死にたくねえんだろ、本当はよ。うわっちゃうざってえ、マジで。さっさと死ねよ。待てよ。なんならちょっと契約してみっか。
それはどういう？
はあ？わかんねえかな。もしもーし、その頭は飾りですか？
Man, Tinkerbell's never been the same after Peter Pan.
一生離れられないのよ。ださ、嘘お願いします。契約してください。
Yeah, you know, she Tinkerbell kind of hit it different right now. Gadu! Kaim goes to the village not to save lives, but to take them. With rage in his heart, He flies through the dark fog that shrouds the fairy valley. There in the forest, a man named Leonard, bereft of all light and hope, is forced into a pact with a malicious fairy. Oh boy. Oh, that's right. This is like... I can't see shit, but that's on purpose. I forgot. I forgot this section. Oh god. It's funny how that works. I can see, kind of. All I can see is the health bars and the trees. That's all I can see. But yeah. Kaim advances to the village not to save lives when they take them. Oh. I hate how that makes my minimap disappear when they talk.
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh, there's archers and I don't even know where they are. Uh-oh. I'm not dealing with this shit. Alright. Kill. I don't think I can get through that. Alright. Continue on foot it is. Oh, there's goblins. I forgot about the goblins. I'm out here slaying goblins. They call me Goblin Slayer. Ah, fuck. Okay, so there's one group left. But where are they? Okay, that way. Yeah, that's the other complaint. The mini-map just... I mean, the map, like, changing directions. Leonard, are you telling me that the goblins have no more wish to fight? They're literally attacking me right now. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Leonard. Ow. What's up, Leonard?
そちらは連合軍の兵士さんですね。剣さばきで音がわかります。はじめまして。私レオナールと申します。ああ、私は目が見えません。そう、君と同じく契約の代償です。
You know, how much time has passed since he made his pact?
じますから。
Who, Kaim?
No, Leonard. Because we see the cutscene, and he seems to be pretty used to being blind by now, so that must have happened like a good bit ago.
死者はもはや土くれと同じ悼むべき存在です。
Let me see if it says in the bio back in the manual.
Alright.
わかりました。君に従いましょう、カイム。死体はこのままにして砂漠へ急ぐことにします。私とて女神たちのことは心配ですから。
No, it doesn't. It says that he's 32.
Hmm. So we're gonna go back and go into chapter select again. And we're gonna go and go to chapter 2 again, and we're gonna replay this mission because alternate cutscenes since he was there, and it's gonna lead into a whole different storyline. So, yeah. Oh no. So yeah, sorry for those who already seen this cutscene. I just have to replay it because I think there's a variance if you go with the top option. If I'm wrong, then well, we wasted like 2 minutes. So well.
Here you go.
天使の名を呼んではならない。なんだこれは。
So yeah, this is where this guy comes from. That's why he was here earlier.
見えます。森が燃えている。
どこを見ておるのだ。
これは封印されし森。帝国軍が侵攻しているようです。どうしますか。
We will actually go to the Force of the Seal this time. Okay, well, I didn't need to do that. Oh well. Leonard's regret. Let's see it. Guided by Leonard, Kaim comes to the Force of the Seal, now under attack by the Imperial Army. Griffins controlled by the Empire fly up to battle Kaim and the dragon. Yeah, we got Griffins to deal with. So let me actually go and equip Leonard. There you go. I don't know what weapon he's using, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what that is. If you have an answer to that, Mike, I would love to know.
Judging by the picture in the book, it kind of just looks like a cane.
Ah. Like a... Yeah, okay, interesting. Well, that's actually kind of insightful. I didn't know what it was. Is this where the Grim Reapers get introduced? I don't remember.
Actually, I'm not sure because this is art of him with the weapon. It looks a lot more segmented than I thought. Actually, yeah, there's 3 segments.
Is it like a cane that can turn into a whip, maybe? That'd be some shit. I remember when I struggled a lot more with these controls. I got plenty of practice though unlocking all these weapons. Gonna clear shit in like a selected amount of time.
レオナール、そなたの苦しみは弟たちを亡くした罪の意識だけではあるまい。癒せると良いな。
Fucking Vertilage just shows up and we haven't even met him yet. I just realized that. Okay, yeah. Maybe we were supposed to play a bit ahead before we did this.
Okay, according to Wiki, it's technically classified as a spear.
Okay, it's a spear. Interesting.
It's like a staff or a spear.
Yeah, I never really like knew what it was from the game because it looked like I didn't know what it was. Period. Here you go.
Yeah.
Ah. The chaos, the destruction.
まだ無事です。多分。
Perhaps, unless maybe the seal is safe. Unless, no, it that bit was kind of bad. All right, enemy dragons. Yeah, it's enemies like this that kind of are tough to deal with because let's see here. Uh-oh. So you die? If I spam this, alright. Now I did. And this is the one thing left, the dragon. How dare you dodge my homing shots? Perish. Green dragon.
森が焼かれている。急ぎましょう。封印されし森が襲われているようです。
Honestly, that track is pretty peaceful after every level. I kind of like it. Kaim and his band arrived in the thick forests home to the fairies, where the empires put the force to the torch. The fairy delights in telling Leonard that many of the enemy soldiers are children. Man, the fairy's just torturing this guy.
I hate that line she just said was basically, hey, listen.
Yeah.
新米ばかりの部隊か。
まだまだ鉄の青いアマちゃんばかりだぜ。
駐屯地があるということはこの辺りに捕虜もいるはずです。
A massive Imperial army has entered the forest. It must be beaten quickly before it reaches the seal. But can Leonard bring himself to battle the child conscripts of the Empire? Can he do it? I don't know. We're gonna find out when I go into the stage. I press B and I summon Leonard, and then I just fucking nuke everything. I don't know about that, Leonard. Young conscripts of the Imperial Army are burning the forests of a seal. Show them no mercy. Damn fucking straight. They will be shown no quarter. So yeah, we're just fighting child soldiers out here. Bon. Together they fight as beasts, though young they're tools of the Empire. I really have the feeling that like the objective thing is like Kaim's thoughts you get to read. It kind of checks out at least with like the wording sometimes. More conscript soldiers have been found, spared none who befouled the sacred ground of the forest seal. Look at this. Okay. Let me use this thing. The soldier's sword. I'm going to use it because I think it's funny.
Yeah, Leonard, this sword rated E for everyone.
Yeah, exactly. See? Mike gets it. Speed! Woo! I love this sword. It's so funny. The soldier's sword. It does shit damage. But goddamn, when you pull up with that 15 seconds of extra speed, especially in a level like this where you can't ride the dragon. Ah, man. Ain't that the life. Speed. You know, you're giving me very mixed messages, Dragon. More conscript soldiers have arrived. Spare not one Imperial jackal. Return them all to hell. Yeah, we're kind of playing, we're not playing a good guy, guys. Woo! Oh my god, the fucking speed! I love it. It's so good. I love the soldiers. I should level up this thing more. Honestly.
The last thing you see before your short life is cut even shorter. Is fucking this mute running at you like cracked out Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, that's awesome. Here we go. He says that, but I could just do this. And then there he goes. You did it. Pursuers are in the air. Let's go. Climb level up. More HP. Leonard's misplaced kindness almost cost them their lives, and the dragon rebukes him angrily, but there is no time for regret, as the Empire masses in the sky above. Kaim takes to the air to defeat the Imperial enemy and protect the seal. So yeah, this Slider guy is kind of a sympathetic character, isn't he? Honestly, I actually felt pretty bad for the guy. I think Nico did too, actually, while we were playing. Well, for your sake, Fairy, I do hope that he survives, because otherwise you die.
封印は森の奥地で妖精に守られているはずだ。帝国の手が及ぶ前に見つけてくれ。頼むぞ。
Oh yeah, I have to run it all the way through. I forgot it's this level, but yeah, honestly, man, you know this like whole like this whole like section with Leonard actually kind of goes like it really just kind of shows the kind of character that Kaim is, where he just commits child murder with like, you know, without any remorse. If anything, it seems like he's doing it with the glee. With glee.
Fuck them kids. But not in like the Jared Fogle kind of way.
申し訳ありません。
身の程を知らぬ情けをかけるのは人間の悪い癖だな。
But thanks to the speed, I can run through all this shit. What the fuck? You mean not that? Oh yeah, this sword is great at taking down archers because you move so fast they don't have enough time to back up, and then they die. Zoom. What? That did you see that guy like walk onto me there? That was crazy. For this part, I'm actually gonna equip the good weapons. So, let's go, greed. Yeah, I'm gonna get you. The speed. These guys take like no damage. Oh, fuck you. Get poisoned, bitch. Ugh, these fucking horse dudes are really annoying. Ah, and they run. You know, I'm so hungry.
How hungry?
Oh, I love that joke so much. It's so good.
ありゃ、レオナールちゃんのせいでドラゴン様がお疲れのようだぜ。
The dragon is tired. Who tired the dragon out? Who would? It is my cat. You know, how's my weapon status? Soldier's sword doing decent? Nobuyoshi only needs 18 more kills. Oh. Oh, it's more of these guys. Go on. Even Bane it is. Hey, fuck you. Oh my god. These fucking horses, dude. It's time. Actually, why am I doing this? You know, I could just do this. I should have done this from the start. Because he does not last long against this. Oh, there's more. Well, good thing I remembered I can do this. I kind of forget sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. His sound effects when he attacks are funny. The heavy cavalry has been defeated. I'll go deeper into the forest and find the seal that the fairies protect. Go, Leonard, go! You can do it, Leonard. I don't think he's making that. Oh well, I guess I'll have to move. Why? It was literally like a fucking step forward! If it were me, I wouldn't go one step further. Well, I mean, Leonard didn't go one step further. Fucking hell. Wow, that's actually really fucking funny. What a coincidence that was. Deep in the forest, they find the king of the fairies. From the mocking king, they learn that Furiae and Verle may be facing peril in the desert. Ruh-roh.
どうもすみません。
なぜいらぬ情けをかける。
それは。
言えねえよな。いつだって本当のことは言えねえんだよな。秘密。
今ここで死なせてくれ。
はあ？何言ってんの？もしもし、あなた死ねなかったんですよね。ためらい傷バリバリ。やだな、俺と一緒に生きてくれるって約束したじゃないですか、お兄さん。俺もう一人じゃ生きられない体なんですよ。契約ね、契約。お願いします。
分子まさか。
いやいや、特に名乗るほどのものでは。ただ私は臭くて野蛮なあんたたちにこれ以上この森にいてほしくないだけでして。はっほー、こりゃ 式一応長としてはね言うべきことを言わないと。
フェアリーの長か。
燃えた木は元に戻らないんですよね。人間一人死んだってろくな肥料にならんが、木は森を作る骨組みでしてね。はい。
脅すならよそは誰。付き合ってられるわ。
はは脅すなんてそんなとんだ邪推ってもんですな。ドラゴン様ほど位が高いとさぞかし複雑なことをお考えなようで、人間とじゃれ合うのも一つの作戦なのかと、過当なものにやられるのも今日の一つかと。
うせよ。
こりゃしっけ図星は痛いもんですからね。それはそうと砂漠は暑いですね。死体の鎖も早いでしょうな。
砂漠がどうかしたのですか？
おっとこりゃ口が滑った。いや言えませんよ。新艦長一行が間抜け面並べてあっさり襲われたなんてね。あんたらのお仲間の無事も定かじゃない。いい君だなんてね。
カイム、砂漠へ急げ。
みんな死ねばいいのに、なんてそんなとても滅相もなくて言えませんってば。
What a silly old man. What a silly old man, honestly. He does a little trolling.
What use is life without a little bit of whimsy?
Yeah, bro is whimsy. He is whimsy. Kaim suddenly loses contact with Verdelet, to whom he had entrusted Furiae and Inuart. Concerned for their safety, Kaim immediately flies to the desert.
兄さん、よくご無事で。
ビルドレとユーバルトは捕らえられたか？
はい、私をかばって。
そうさな。捕虜収容所が近くにあるはずだ。そこを潰すのが一番確実な救助方法だろう。
私なら大丈夫です。女神ですから。兄さん、早くベルドレとあの人を助けてあげて。
Who pingeth me? No, but that track's a banger, guys. You don't understand.
It is.
Hierarch, Verdelet, and Inuart have been captured by the Empire. Having left Furiae alone, Kaim flies through the Black Desert. Wow. Name drop. Sorry. The Black Desert Knight toward the Imperial Dungeon where he believes they are held. Does that matter to you? Ooh. Kaim says no, only kill. Hold on a second. Okay, well, actually, you know, no. I wanted to see if there was like the... There you go. The fool plays at love alone. She is the goddess, yet still a woman? Huh? Dragon, what are you fucking telling me? What are you reckoning? What? Drakengard 1. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, I forgot the music. The music has like that loop that cuts off like that. The passions of her soul. I actually forgot about this. Don't go lecturing me about feelings and shit, Dragon. I honestly do quite like the dynamic between these two.
It's a good dynamic.
Yeah. Honestly, my only lament is like, since Kaim lost his voice, he can't reply to it. That's my only that's the only thing that's unfortunate. Oh my god, it's the track that makes you insane. Yeah, honestly, that this track would make a pretty good like breakdown for like a metal song. Like if you play like the notes on guitar. It's really the voice in the background that really makes it maddening, honestly. Oh, it's not a bad track, actually. It's just kind of... Oh. Bro's been calling for help all this time. But yeah, it feels like there's not really like a whole lot of characters like Kaim. Like in games at least. Like in fiction it probably is a good bit, but like in game is like, you know, especially from like JRPGs and stuff, right? Like, you know, most characters in Kaim's position are like good guys, and they like they do things for the right reasons, but there isn't much like, there really isn't like that many characters like this where it's like revenge like fully consumes them and that's all they live for. Like to such a degree that like they show like no mercy, and like they can like they're not a good, like they're objectively just not a good person. Bro cut himself off. Ow. I go down and the first thing that happens is I get my ass beat. Oh my god, that healed so much of my health. This weapon's goated, dude. Also, I can like basically infinite with this thing. Because I can like the orb like hits them. These guys are a bit spongy though. I can fix that. And there it is. Yeah, this is Verdelet from earlier, who said one line to fucking Leonard. Or Leonard, sorry. Fuck, he says one line in that whole like forest chapter, even though he technically hasn't met them yet. That's kind of funny. Weird continuity error there. And it's only the one line.
もうダメかと思ってました。助けてくれてありがとうございます。帝国軍の奴らはまるで何かに取り憑かれているようですよ。
あなたは命の恩人です。次に連隊を組むときはぜひ私を入れてください。新艦長まで捕らえられていたとは。
I got the music plays even like here. Hello. Hey.
おお、そなたが皆無か。
ウェルドレ、お主に何か知ってることがあろう。答えよ。今何が起きているのだ。
帝国軍は国への介入に飽き足らず、もっと根本的なところから創造し直そうとしているようです。
世界か。
はい。封印が全て解けた時に出現すると言われている再生の卵、彼らの狙いはそれでしょう。だから最終封印である女神の命まで。
再生の卵だと？真実を都合の良い神話に歪めるのは人間のもの悪い癖だ。
帝国軍の聖地破壊を止めてくれぬか。封印を解いて世界が無事なはずがない。まして神殿の封印が一つ破られるごとに女神の負荷はますます重くなるのだ。おお、そんな。帝国軍とて人の子、慈悲をもって穏便に。
この男に説教は無駄だ。世界がどうなるかより己の恨みをどう晴らすかで頭がいっぱいらしい。
神よ、哀れな子供らに祝福を。
祈る者と殺す者に何の違いがあろう。一皮むけば人間など皆を失べて愚劣よ。
Oh yeah, you're not supposed to be here.
それはどういう。
砂漠の神殿の封印はすでに破られた。
そなたらは何も感じぬのですか。
嘘だ。封印が破られるなんて。
Yeah, we're not doing that. You're not supposed to be here. The Empire is plotting to destroy the seals and kill the goddess, and thus release the seeds of the resurrection. Enor has been taken to a different imperial prison, where a voice of the cult of the Watchers speaks to him relentlessly. You know, hold on. Let me see if there's a weapon I want to equip. Oh. I unplugged my phone by accident. Whoops.
Is your game not upscaled?
No.
Really? You don't do that?
I just don't care to.
It's like, why is it so blurry? I mean, I know it's a PS2 game, but, you know.
It's because it's in like 480p. I just haven't felt like messing with it. And like I think I tried to earlier and then it fucked up my audio, so I was like, no, fuck this. And I just put it back down. Yeah, that's what happened. So yeah, we have quite a lot of weapons here.
俺に力があれば
俺に力があればフリアエを守れるのに
誰だ
フリアエを守り俺だけのものにするのに
やめろ
俺の腕に抱き誰にも渡さないのに俺の言い名付けなのに俺だけを愛してくれるはずなのに
やめてくれ
俺だけのもの俺だけの女フリアエ誰にも渡さないフリアエは渡さない誰にも誰にも誰にも皆無にも
違うんだ
僕を愛してフリアエ僕だけを見て僕だけを抱いて抱きしめて僕だけを愛して愛して愛して僕を許して深く深く深く許してください僕だけを見つめて見つめてください見つめて女神は死ぬ封印役は精神体力ともに蝕まれる必ずや近い将来命を落とすだろうそれが女神の役回りだ
そんな
本当はただの女なのにお前の横でこう抱き幸せに笑い続けるのが似合うただの女なのに
女神の任を降りればただの女に戻れるのか
命は伸びる
俺はどうすればいいフリアエを助けたいんだ
力が必要だドラゴンと手を結ぶような強大な力が
皆無だ皆無なら
皆無でよいかフリアへの感謝と愛を一身に浴びるのが本当に皆無でよいのか
俺が
いい名付けなのにフリアへのキスは俺が受けるべきなのに俺だけを見てほしいのに愛してほしいのに力があれば俺は力があればあれば
力があれば
Feels bad for Inuart, man. At Verlent's urging, Kime flies to the seal of the desert, but waiting in the sky above are the gargoyles, creatures born of lifeless stone. I love that sound. That's so satisfying. You think they deserve mercy now? That actually kind of scared me a little bit. That was very loud.
く奴らの聖地破壊を防がねば。急いでくれカイム。
These transitions are so good though between levels like this.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
世界の秩序を守る要。夢夢破壊されてはならぬ。頼んだぞカイム。
But when you're not trying to unlock weapons, the game does go a lot faster. But I want those endings, man. Ay, ay, ay. Don't do this. Oh, those fuckers are fucking anti-magic. Oh. Honestly, using the dragon to just bombard fucking ground targets will never get old for me. Just, oh man. The rain of fire. Is it just those guys left? I guess it is. Cannot dismount the dragon here. Not here then. This is like the one axe I actually kind of like using. Because it's not terrible. Ah. Maybe I should level this thing a bit. I just love how it knocks him down too. Dumb.
ユワルドのハープが落ちていたな。奴は今どこに。こんなところにまで帝国軍が。神殿が落ちる時間の問題だ。
ぜ帝国はこれほどまで封印の破壊にこだわり、再生の卵に何を託しておるのだ。
I actually yeeted them into the fucking ice.
敵の赤い甲冑にはどうやら魔術を反射する能力があるらしい。気をつけられよ。
ユーワルドはここにはおらぬようじゃ。
It's crazy. Yeah, I really like. I really can't wait to see how this game apparently leads into Nier, because that's what I've heard, and I don't want to get spoiled on it. I just want to see it.
Yeah, this one and 3 are connected to Nier.
Yeah, that's pretty cool actually. I wonder how
Of
that's
course,
gonna
you
play
already know
out.
this game has multiple multiple endings, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's like the reason they collected all the shit. Yeah. I haven't seen them yet, but I do know they exist.
So the true ending pretty much gives you a hint as to why it's connected to Nier.
I see. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
2 is not canon because Yoko Taro did not work on that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I heard it's still a good game though.
Yeah, it's still a good game. I played it. Used to have it physically.
Oh.
先ほどの増援は陽動部隊であったか。ハイム、封印に急いでくれ。
Ah. But you are too late. Sorry, Kaim, the princess is another castle. There you go. Oh, look at that. It became bigger and shinier.
Nice. And slightly more curved.
Yeah. I do quite like how the weapons like grow and change in appearance with leveling. That felt satisfying. Yeah. Ching! And they're all fucking dead.
Ding! The dragon's pissed.
Temple of the Desert, the Imperial army swarms about it, intent on the seal's destruction, and now ghostly wraiths rise from the ground and set upon Khan. They don't like the ice attack, it looks like. Feel the jackals that converge away. Chiakaru. Those who know, know.
The knower.
The knowers in question.
Does he know?
Any knowers in chat? Oh god. I saw the fucking, like, green erupt. Kill them. Yeah, you want to play this game, boy? That's right. I summoned Leonard. Actually, you know, should I rip the fucking yeah, I think I'm gonna rip the band-aid off about Leonard. So, you know, Leonard, very sympathetic character, right? Very, very, you know, very nice character, right? Well, you know, the whole thing is that, like, I don't even know if Mike knows this, but, Leonard is a fucking PDF file, canonically speaking. And the reason why he wasn't at his the reason why that his he wasn't there for his brothers was that he was literally in the fucking forest, fucking whacking off. That's not even a joke. That's literally what happened, canonically speaking. So yeah, there are no good people in Drakengard. Sorry to say it. It poisoned on. Womp.
すでにここは落ちた。一旦女神の元へ戻るがよい。
Just the sheer fucking hopelessness. We literally fail every objective in this game. Except at the start, we did save the goddess. Kaim's efforts are in vain, and the seal of the desert is destroyed. Bitterly disappointed, Kaim and Verdale return where Fudiai awaits them. There, they show her Inuart's harp, which they found on the desert floor. What does the lost harp mean? Hello.
How you doing tonight?
I'm alright. You?
I'm okay. Recovered from food poisoning, so.
That's always fun.
Oh, that's fucked. What'd you eat?
It's something at Walmart.
砂漠の神殿の封印が破られたゆえ、あなたへの負荷がだいぶ重くなったのでは。
平気です、私なら平気です。それよりもユーバルトが。
ドラゴンが成長されたのか。契約者としてまた一つ強大な力を手に入れたようだ。
I saw it on a smaller screen.
It's okay. I mean, it's because you've seen it level to level 2 before.
Yeah. That's why I was like, surely this must be level 3. No,
Yeah.
it's level 2 again.
I'm just gonna check one thing, but I think that I think we're pretty much the stream's pretty much done. It's okay. Because I got to the point where I wanted to get to. So let me just make sure that I didn't that I'm not missing something. Let's see. You need to pause this so you guys don't have to hear the fucking endless loop. Doom 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 doom. All right. Yep. Okay. So yeah, that's about it actually. So we caught up to what I was wanting to be at. Yeah. So thank you everyone who came into the stream. I hope you had a great time. I did. So take care.